everybody, it's Kat from Creative Crafts. Welcome to my page, and just want to apologize first for not being here and not making the many videos as I wanted to for Christmas. I ended up somewhere and there was no way to make these videos. I will make a few small Christmas videos. I know today is 24th, but I mean everything is open still. If you have anything at home like I have here, this teak ladder, you can use that, which we're going to use for decoration. I'm using some top hats and candy canes. These are the 3 items. And the second thing I want to say is Merry Christmas or Feliz Navidad, Happy Hanukkah, and Frohe Weihnachten. All these other languages I don't know them all, but I just wish you all a great season, end of the seasons, and watch out for my Sylvester videos. Now what we're going to do here is we're going to work with this teak ladder. So if you want to see what we're going to be doing, wait for the next step. Alright everybody, what you see here is I have this teak ladder, and then I have a box full of goodies here. And what I suggest that you use is try to find anything you want on it. I have these little bulbs here. I have some poinsettias. And if you want to reuse this ladder for your bathroom again and you just want to decorate for Christmas, what you can do is also what I have here is I have a few of these little decorations here. What you could do is take a ribbon, any kind of ribbon that you would like to use for the decorations. I have tons, but you want to be able to tie it up tight. So what you're going to do is try to find another kind of ribbon. I have this bow to put on it and some other neat garland like this. What you're going to do is I'm going to take these, and I'm not going to glue them all together because I want to reuse this. So I'm just going to take the ribbon and put these on here like this. Very easy and fast. You just put this big area, 2 ends, you tie them together. Let me get a ribbon. I got one right here, this red ribbon. Very easy, fast to make. You need just a ladder. It doesn't have to be a teak ladder. It could be just a normal ladder. A step ladder like this, not those steel ones for when you're painting the ceilings and stuff. You don't want to use one of those. You can if you have one that looks good, but I just suggest that this is the one you should do. So this is what I did. I tied the ribbon together right here. Hope you can see that. I will double check. And now I will do the other side. Just make sure that these are all showing, especially these nice ones in the back. I like those ones a lot. So then we take another piece, and what you do is spread it open. I don't like using the glue gun on too many things because then you won't be able to reuse it. And I would like to reuse it. Let me get the one with an apple on it. There you go. So here's another one. We get another piece of ribbon. So another piece of ribbon. And like I said, just tie it together with this ribbon. And then what you do is you take both ribbons and you try to make it look like this. If this is too much for you, you can add it like this here. But for me that's too much because the ladder is actually pretty small. I'm just going to take this decoration that I made here and tie it here. There we go. No, you want to stay like this, thank you. Put it behind. And if you want, you can take one of those leaves and wrap it around the pole in the back, because if they're bendable, you don't need them all to make it stay in place. So now you move things around the way you want it and make sure that nothing is really actually showing. And then you just take your ribbon and just keep tying it around. You'll see what I'm talking about when I'm done. And this one just pops right out of the place where it belongs. You need to go back in there, buddy. There tie you back in. Now we have it nice and set up. This is what I was talking about. Do something like this to it. And then, let me get some other stuff. I want to add this bow to it. So, and it has like a tie on it already, but I don't think it's big enough for it. So what I want to do is add another ribbon, pretty much a longer one. The red one, look pretty good on here like this. Just tie the back of it first. I think I paid 50 cents for this ribbon, so that's fine. And then you just add that to this area too, to the back. Like this. And then what you want to do is, if you want to add some Christmas balls, I have some Christmas stars I have here. I bought them at the market, and it goes like this. What you could do is, add them together like this, and it's with fishing wire. So that's pretty much easy what you could do. And what you could do is maybe just hang this on here, tie it. You don't need to put too much on it. Tie it on there like this. Don't put it too close. Make sure you have it on the end here. And then you do something like this to it. You can add Christmas balls, which I will show you here if I can find any. I'm sure I have a whole bunch still here around. I have so much Christmas things I really need to. So I have some nice pearl looking ones. What we could do is get some ribbon, or you can get some of these pieces of the tree, connect it to it. You can use glass balls, plastic balls, you can use any kind of balls you want, as long as you put it on there. That doesn't work. So I'm going to have to look for some wire. I made this too. We can also stick that on there instead of the big gold bow, but I will use this for something else. So this is what it's going to look like when I'm done. I will take a picture of it on the end of it. I think I'm going to add this here to it also. A little flower. Just fix it around so it makes it look good how you want it, but this is a great idea for a decoration. This is just a quick tip. You can take any kind of wooden ladder and fix it up like this with some decorations on it. You can also add some balls to it like I have here. I have this here too that I think would look great on it. I think I paid maybe $1. Yeah, it was $1 for it. So have this. This also is another thing you can add to it. This has like a thing on it, so what you could do is maybe take one of these and go like this to it. Come on, go through there. And it went through fine. You can do it like this too. Take this one off, and you can add just something more country style, farmhouse style if you want. I hope you can see that. Let me go down so you can see it better. See, this is what I'm talking about. You can use either this one. If you don't like it, what you can do is just take this off and say, okay, I just want to use the stars. And then you put the stars here. You can add some Kugels, I'm talking German now. Christmas balls here with decorations. As you can see here, what I did is I added one of my towels here, hand towels for the bathroom. And I'll probably put this in my guest room, my guest bathroom, so that they can use it if they want. I'll add a few more towels to it. You can add some other decorations or more towels. You can add as many towels as you want. I don't have that many because I don't really need them. But buy matching ones and put them all here, or ones with different figures on it. I have a snowman on mine. You can get one with the Santa Claus and with the Christmas tree and everything. You can put all those up here too if you want. It's also a very easy, fast idea. So I hope you enjoy it. Don't forget to give the thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed already, please do. And I wish you again, Merry Christmas. So everybody, here's a second tip. And this is working with candy canes. I wanted to make a better one before, but I end up using my phone on how you can use these candy canes. But what you could do is you can actually use the candy canes for a table setting if you want to add names to it. So hopefully there's nothing here broken. I already saw there was one. Let's hope this one's not. Alright, there's two candy canes. Let's hope they're the same size. They're pretty much the same size. That's what you have to make sure. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take two of these candy canes, as you can see here. Let's move these out of the way. These two candy canes, which I hope you can see. And I'm going to take a ribbon and put it down here, and then put a ribbon up on top here. So what you do is you figure out which ribbon you would like to use. You can look for one. You can use small ones, thick ones, it doesn't matter. Which ribbon do I want to use? Do I want to use a thicker one? I think I may use a thicker one. Don't want to use this. You can see that I'm in a rush, wrapping gifts and doing that and doing this. So another green one, a red one, that one too. All right. So what you do is just move this out of the way, and you take your ribbon. These are ribbons I've been reusing for my Christmas decorations on my tree. One year it was green, blue, green, red, and gold. And now my tree this year is actually blue. So let me try to do this quick, because I don't want to make you guys see these videos on this day. And so you do something like this. As you can see what I'm doing here, this is what you do. You tie it up. Make sure it's tied pretty good. I would put a double knot. Don't put a bow, because right there in this area is where you want to put the card that you're going to add there too. So I'm going to cut this piece off. You make sure you cut it, the ends off, because you need all the room you can on this end. So now the top end, you can make a little bow if you want. Make it a little cute. Like I said, make sure you have it up the top area. You want it to be stable. And tie it good. I'm just going to stick something else to it this time. So I'm just going to take the ends and cut them off like the other end. So, and now what you do is you spread it open just a little bit like this. Like you see here. You spread it open. You know, oh, it's not going to hold like this. Of course not. So what you need now is you need to get a thick piece of cardboard. And you cut a piece out like this. So when you're done with that, you need to say, okay, you want to put it in here like this. So what you do is you make a slice. You cut a slice just gently down in the middle. And you stick it in between here like this. And then what you do is you can make it, paint it and make it nice. Make sure it's stable like this one. And then you can see that it's standing up with no problem. So now what I'm going to do is add some cute little decorations on it. You can do whatever you want with it. I decided I want to do this. you go. And what you do is, let me just make a sample. You can put a card, longer card in it, and then you stick it in here, and there is your name tag for your seat for your Christmas table. Or you could do it also for New Year's. It's your choice, but I think this would look great. You can do whatever you want. You can add other little things to it if you want. I just got a flimsy piece of cardboard. Get a good piece of cardboard. You can add all kinds of little things to it if you want. I have so many stuff here. I mean, you can add little balls to it. You can add some of these little stuff in here to it like that. You know, make sure you don't put it too strong, too much. But it should work. Okay, put it over a little bit more. Alright, there you go. See? And then you can go like this, put the name tag in it. Don't put too much on the top area or it will not hold. That's a little suggestion. So here is the second version of my candy cane holder. Like I said, it doesn't look perfect because I'm just doing it a quick one for you. But you just do it like this. Alright? So this is how it is. It's very easy. You can put a name tag on it. Add other things to it, just a bow. You don't have to put something so big on it like this if you don't want. You can just add a little bow to it, you know, like this. You know, add a bow to it. And there you go. I wanted to make you some quick videos so you have some quick last moment ideas what you could do for decoration. So this is what you could do here. I probably will do this for my table tomorrow. So that's my idea for that. So here is the third idea. And it's working with top hats and this little bin here. I have now some foam I put inside it. And you can see here. Oops, there you go. Some foam here. And I stuck this inside so it's pretty, it's nice and stable. And if you want to have it so it doesn't tip over, if you put something heavy on top, I suggest put some sand in it or something. But what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to stick these leaves in there and bend it downwards because I'm going to work with top hats here. So I'm going to work with these things here. And like I said, bend them downwards so you can spread them out and make it so it goes all the way around. You can buy these anywhere. So, here we go. Here's another one. And like I said, bend it downwards like this. You see how I did it right here like this? This is how you should do it. So and then I add this one here too. If you want to have it more stable, you can also just maybe push it into the foam so that it stays. Because I don't want to use the glue. Because I may want to use this also for Easter and other stuff, so you need to take this stuff off. But you can just stick these in here like that. And then if you want, you can spread it a little bit more so that you use just 3. You don't use so many. And then I'm going to add my top hats. Here's my top hats. Worst thing to do is pull them apart. So take off the tag, of course. And you're saying, how are you going to put the top hats in there? Of course, I'm going to make them look slanted. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to make a hole in the top hat. And then go in from the inside so you don't make a big mess. Or you can just cut it. If you have good scissors, which I don't. Cut a nice, good size slice in it so you can stick the hat inside. If you want, you can also decorate the hat, but I suggest you wait until you put the hats in where you want them. I got some cheap top hats at the carnival shop, or, you know, Halloween shop. Try not to make the hole too big because you don't want it to be able to move too much. So you put one hole in it and you stick it through. Once you get it through. And you want it to be able to go crisscross. You don't want it to all staple on top of each other. So what I'm going to see what I'm doing here. Go like this. And you want it to be tipping like this. So now the next hat, what I will do is make the hole a little bit different. Take that off. And now I'm going to put it this way. So it's going this way. So I'm going to take the other side. Like I said, just cut a little bit of a hole in it. Doesn't have to be perfect. And now I'm going to put it like this. You can use white or black. Now I'm going to stick it on the other end. Oh, come on. Doesn't want to do anything. It's a really strong one. Like I said, don't make the hole too big because you don't want it too big. And so now what I want to do is cut off any of these excess here. So, as you see, what I did here is how the three hats look. Like this. So what you want to do now is you're going to take some of these little decorations and you're going to want to pull it up just a tad because you don't want it to be too much. And you're going to either stick it in here or so you can stick it like this in here, which I think is also a great idea. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to bend it just at the tip, pull these hats up, and then I'm going to stick this in that same hole that I just made. And then you can bend it down like this if you want, and then you can put the hat back down. And then you do the next one. Just at the tip, and then you want to make sure it's all in one direction because I'm going to use these hats, so like this. And then I'm going to turn it around so I can see what here is open. So what I want to do is I want to try to stick some flowers and stuff in there. There's another one. So I bend this one. And you want it to go on down this way too. And I want to fix it so that it goes across the whole hat. So what I do here is I'm going to write Joy on the hat, J-O-Y. I should have done this before, but I had no time to do it. So now I'm going to do this here. And what you're going to do is I should have used something else, but I couldn't find anything. So if you want to do it like this, I will probably make it better next year. But I'm going to just make a quick video so you can see what I'm talking about, where it says joy. So I put the J like this. I put this too big, but if you want to use some glitter or some window color, I'll probably do that. When I'm done with it, I'll show you. But I just wanted to give you the idea of what I was talking about here. So I'm going to use my glue gun for this part because there's a few things that need to be glued on instead of just top of each other like that. So let me get some more. And I made this, like I said, this is what I made before. And I'm going to stick that on here, you know, up top here. And you can also stick that inside that little hole area. Make sure that you can see the joy, the word joy on it all the time. You can stick all kinds of little things on it. You can stick a little flower where the hat in the end here is. You can do that. I made the stick is way too big, so I'm going to have to do something else with it. That's why I need the glue. So here we go. Here's some more of these, which I find really nice. No, there's too many already in there. So, and like I said, make sure that the bottom is all very well decorated so it looks cool. And then I'm going to find some other decorations. I got a set of lights that I would like to use. I have this one too. I can stick him up here. So I may do that. So. And then I can maybe stick him here. That also looks great, I think. So we need something to wrap around that area. So what can we use? I think I have, so I have this extra garland. I wanted to put some Christmas lights in this, so maybe I'll do that instead. Got some nice little lights. These are just last minute ideas. I got some of these. No, that won't look good on it. I thought these were different. Doesn't matter. Doesn't really matter. So I'm just going to use half of this. Don't need the whole thing. So cut the wire a little bit. And then what you do is just keep bending back and forth. And it should break with no problem. Just wants to be mean to me right now. So make sure you have your garland nice and open, not bundled up. Open it all up. And then you can wrap it around. I just feel bad that what do you call it? So, yeah, this came out again. I knew that was going to happen. That's why I wanted the glue gun. So, like I said, you can do this too. Add this guy. You can put this guy here. If you want, you can get another one and put it on the other side and put something over here on this side. I think that looks cool so far. What else? Let me see what else I have in my little goodie bag here. No. We you want to use another one of these ones, definitely on that part. I have one here, 3 here, so we should put one also maybe on this end, or maybe in the middle. Can put that here. And you see how it's getting already nice and full, but you really should double check how these are sitting and fix it so that you see more of the other colors and fix it the way you want it. But this is just a quick idea on what you could do for Christmas decorations. This is one of my ideas I came up with, and I didn't have a chance to do it before I left. This is just quick, so please yeah, have a little patience with me. But you can do all kinds of other stuff. It may look as to you like a bad video. It's just that it's a quick ideas on what you could do when you have no decorations, and like me, you have to do them right away at the end, and I don't have much time for that. So this is what I came up with. You can do this here, like I showed you here. You know, you can still see the stick on top, but I will definitely do something else with it. I will take a picture of it when I'm done with it, so you can see exactly what I did, and then you can say if it's a good one or not. But here's of the 3 tips that I can give you for quick tips for Christmas decorations. Weihnacht decorations, it's in German. And I hope you enjoyed it. Please don't forget to give a thumbs up. I would love them. And comment what you think about it, what you think should be on there, any ideas what I could do to it. And I'll get back to you as fast as I can. Bye!